It's indescribable, the feeling of being torn apart on an atomic level. Still, as a turtle of many thoughts, his dissolving mind tries to comprehend the experience. His body burned, possibly a side effect of the intense friction between his every atom vibrating out of place, trying to disperse across the city's sky. Or it could just be his body's only way to communicate pain in these brief moments. Who knows? Not him. He shouldn't be able to know or think with a deconstructed brain. And yet he continues to be aware, so vividly aware. Could be he's functioning solely as, well, a soul. That's a troubling thought. It would mean he's dead, that he just died. Sensation vanishes along with his body, and it's peaceful, eerie, but peaceful. Then, like a rubber band pulled taut and released, everything snaps back together in one sharp second of realignment and is corporeal once again. Donatello has barely a moment to acknowledge this before he hits the ground with a loud thud. Right, he'd been suspended in the air. The mutant makes no effort to stand, focused on the fuzzy vibrating in his limbs and bones and skin, as if his atomical makeup is still buzzing, full of energy that could disperse at any moment, given the lightest push. He exhales. A sound caught somewhere between a wheeze and a groan escaping his parted, trembling lips. Try as he might, his body refuses to settle. Shivers and the occasional strong twitch rattle his entire being. He's made even less comfortable by his skin rubbing against the cold concrete surface beneath him with every involuntary shift. Hands are on him. Donnie can't suppress a full body spasm in response to the unfamiliar touch. Those hands are too large to belong to any of his brothers, and definitely too large to belong to Casey or April. The thought of April makes his chest ache. Unbidden tears wet his mask, and it's just not possible to quiet his sobs. He died. No matter how briefly, he had died. And April killed him. She apologized and then killed him. He leans into that foreign touch, the hands pulling him into an embrace. It's comforting, even if it shouldn't be. The purple masked turtle accepts the strong and gentle hold of this stranger. "What did you do?" a voice whisper shouts somewhere to his left. Donatello couldn't answer if he tried. Anything he'd say would doubtless sound like unintelligible rambling. Luckily, however, the question was not for him. "That was so not me," a second person says, not bothering to lower their voice. "Did you see a portal? 'Cause I didn't. Ergo, not my fault." The embrace shifts, and Donnie is lifted up, now free of the cold floor and being held in a warm grip. His shivers finally begin to subside. It's nice, grounding in a sense. The stranger is gentle, yet sturdy, reminiscent of those rare few times Raph would forego his favoured tough guy routine and just hold him or Mikey, let them lean on him instead of shoving them away. Donatello really would appreciate one of his brothers speaking up right about now. The lanky turtle forces his eyes open, surprised to find his face pressed up against plastron. Another turtle? One roughly the size of Slash? It's not Slash, is it? Unfortunately, he's held in such a way he can hardly see anything else. The stranger starts walking. Whoa, bro, the second voice wavers. We can't take him home. The one holding him finally speaks up. "We can't leave him here. I mean, look at him," he says in a gruff though kind voice. "The sun's gonna be up soon, so unless any of you's got a better idea, we're going home." Donnie tries to push out of the hold. The stranger doesn't budge. Instead, his captor gives him what is most likely meant to be a comforting squeeze. "It's okay, little buddy. Raph's got you." "Raph? What?" Curse his shaking limbs. The shivers return in full force. That meagre escape attempt had taken a concerning amount of energy out of him. Donnie can do little more than wiggle around uncomfortably. "Is he gonna be all right?" Yet another voice asks. He hears the unmistakable sound of a manhole cover sliding against the pavement. Their home was in the sewers? Seems his body has a mind of its own today. Donatello can't help the choked laugh that comes out muffled from being pressed so snugly against this Raph's plastron. What's the likelihood dying had landed him in another universe? He must sound awful, 'cause all he receives for the laugh was a pat on the head from a small, three-fingered hand.